I decided to do like a Dear Diary type TikTok to maybe like help others. Probably not help, but maybe, who knows? I, and then just give me something to look back on later. But so number one, I guess I had surgery back in September of 22 2022. Um it was back surgery for to fuse the L5S1, and they put in a spacer, and we stop. They put in a spacer, and then I didn't have any problems really with my legs. It was my back that was really bad. So anyways, they put in a spacer, and then after surgery, my leg was messed up like bad. And the OT and PT were like, was your leg like that before? And I was like, no, like when I woke up, I was like, so bad. And I was like, my foot was turning in. And I was like, my leg hurts so bad. And they were like, what? Oh, you just had surgery. Like it might get better. Just give it some time. Yada yada. Work on turning your foot out and all this stuff. So I was like, okay. So I was in the hospital for love you too. In the hospital for 2 days. Well, basically a day and a half after that surgery. Cause I'm a champ. Like I've been through worse. So I was whatever. I went home. Worked on getting better. My leg did not get better. My leg was messed up. So after giving it a month, my leg was still messed up. So I was like, my leg's still messed up. So they checked it, and they realized that after doing a MRI, that the spacer that they had put in had slipped out and went and pinched the nerve that they did the surgery to relieve. Like, because when they did the surgery, they said my nerve was angry, swollen, red, messed up. So that nerve that they had released got repinched by the spacer. So they said, well, we need to do surgery to take that out because it's pinching the nerve, and that's why your leg's messed up. And because, like, they gave me an steroid injection in my back because I thought that would help my leg and everything. And they were like, no, we have to take that out. So then I met the surgeon, and the surgeon was like, well, this is what's happening. We need to take this out. You didn't even need it in the first place. And I'm like, well, then why did you put it in there if I never needed it? So in October, here's a messed up my Halloween because Halloween is my favorite holiday, and I was sad. My kids were sad. Was dad sucks. Was taking them trick or treating and stuff. So I went back in to surgery to have that removed. Had it removed. That surgery sucked because I woke up in so much pain, and they were like, they basically overdosed me on pain medication, and they had to hit me with Narcan. When I woke up from surgery, and they were like, oh, well, you have sleep apnea. Never been diagnosed or had any problems with sleep apnea. It's my baby. So you, that time I was only in the hospital for a day, and my leg was still messed up. Wow. And I went home, and I have a pain management doctor for my chronic pain after a lot of other problems. So I went back to him. So my leg's still messed up. So we can do steroid injections and stuff, see if that helps. When after, like, I went to follow-up appointment, and they were like, give us some time. Nerve pain takes a while. Da-da-da-da. You seem to be getting stronger. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so I went back to my spine doctor, but they had me seeing this NP, and she was like, I told her that my leg wasn't better and it hurt, and she was like, well, it can take like up to a year before your nerve pain could get better. You won't know, like it could take up to a year, da da da. And so just gonna have to deal with it. That's just how it is. Oh, okay. Well, so I'm a cane. My life sucks. I'm in terrible pain. The only way I can get any relief is by lounging. Like, I have to, like, kind of lay, and I have to keep my leg elevated. And then I can have some relief. Even on pain meds, which I don't like being on, so I'm on, like, really low dose, like 5 of oxy, really low dose. And plus I'm on my Lyrica for my nerve management and on some other stuff, okay, on low doses because, like, I'm trying not to do anything, but it's hard. And I got 6 kids. Thankfully, they're growing up, so it's easier, but life sucks. I'm fighting with disability and everything else just to get through life. It all sucks, okay? And now I go back to the doctor, and my leg's still messed up, and I talk to my spine doc, and they're like, well, that NP got put on administrative leave, and obviously they can't tell me why, but for certain reasons, and they're so sorry for what she said, and that they didn't get me in sooner to they didn't realize that I was still having this much pain, blah 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 blah. So I need to go for a CT scan and MRI and all this stuff to figure out what the hell's going on, and an EMG to study my nerve. Okay. So I get into all these tests, and turns out that um the nervous the nervous like the pieces of bone that was left over have um, decided to repinch the nerve yet again. So now I have to have surgery again, but this time, instead of a T-lift surgery where they just went through the back, they want to do an O-lift, which is where they basically go anterior, so through the front, and scrape it out and put in a spacer and a plate and then go through the back as well. So yay for me that I get to have yet a third surgery for the same nerve that's probably permanently damaged, and I will never be able to play and walk with my kids the way I used to. And I'm still fighting disability, and it all sucks, but I'm going to record my journey. Hopefully someone stuck around for this long ass introduction to what I'm gonna go through. It sucks.